Just trying to get the camera. Just so. Now I'm gonna pick out some colours. Hello, how's it going? Morning, Simone. Thank you. Also, because I'm just like, you know, super duper focused on coloring. It's early for Simone's time. It's not early for me. And I'm a professional artist. I drew these lines too, so I don't just color. But no, as a kid, I was like, I'll just have fun and draw horses like I liked to do. Okay, this glove would actually be pink. And for this commission, I felt like doing like a Valentine's Day themed Harley. Let's see, color blue I want. it's fun and all. It's still work. That's something I'm trying to instill in my kids. Whenever my oldest asked if she can become an artist, and I'm like, yeah, you just got to make sure that you hit your deadlines and things like that. It's a job. But it beats sitting behind a desk any day. Well, the proverbial, like, answering phone calls desk, because I'm still technically sitting at a desk. So I don't think I ever really actively pursued a desk job. I've had desk jobs, but I never was like, this is what I'm going to do. I think I always knew that working in an office wasn't going to be my strong suit. I was an event coordinator for a while. I was really good at that job. That was fun. Yeah, the music in the background, stuff with whole Facebook and, they're just rather strict. I know with Twitch you can have music, and then in the recording they just mute it. So I guess after it's finished and they, put up the recorded video, they just mute it and they, give you like a little blurb saying that music was, licensed and blah, blah, blah. Really wish that Facebook would do something like that. So that I could play my tunes. But it's also making me learn how to kind of narrate what I'm doing. Like, I am now using blue on this side because I wanted to go with pastels. Try to sound all legitimate. And now we're going to color a happy leg. Just a happy little left leg. Make sure that we color it in there nice. I just sound like a creepy Bob Ross. And there's the puppers. She heard me talking. She had to come in here. I know, but it's like whenever I try to do my Bob Ross impression, I sound like a creeper. Just like, hey, how's it going out there? Because I am a creeper. Well, they don't need to know that. We all accept the creepiness. Bob Ross was nice and calm. Sit there and watch his videos forever. Might be a little too strong. Little puppies in here. This is actually not a gray. This is blue violet. So I'm putting down a, kind of a blue tone to give it more depth, because shadows aren't just darker colors of the flesh tone. They're cool colors. And then to kind of blend that out a little bit, I go back over it. So you still get that strong shadow, and then you can gradient it out to that dark color. She found something to chew on under my desk. But it gives you that nice depth without getting too muddy with the flesh tones. Because I find that sometimes when people, when I see people coloring with Copics and they try to just go with the, the analog colors, and then they end up like using the skin tones. They use like the E's, like actually I'm using YR, but they go darker and darker and darker, and it just gets more brown and more brown and more brown, and then you have muddy face. Whereas this one, now she has a little bit more depth, and I'm still going to wait now and let her skin dry before I start tacking on some more color. And that was BV11. And I found that the BV11 here on the pink was a little too strong, so now I'm going to go with BV like 000. It's fine for these nice strong shadows. And the thing about shadows and stuff is that, they have like this little line of vivid saturation. Right before it gets, you know, dark. And see, that just gradients out. I would go onto the Copic website and look up like the formula on how Copics work together. That's not always the case. I mean, there's always different, because right now the pink is RV23 laying down, then BV 000 and BV 11. So those are the colors that I'm using for the pink area. But the whole dark blue stuff, that's just from studying light and shadow and saturation and realizing that you're going to have to mix colors together in order to make it have, you know, the desired effect that you want, instead of just trying to go by, I guess, what they tell you. I don't know how to explain it. I feel kind of, my color theory is still very, I'm learning, so I'm not that advanced. I limit my color palette. And I would say if you're struggling with colors and color theory, it might be easier to start out with doing values first. So working with grays instead of working with colors and trying to figure out which ones blend and all of that. If you're still just trying to understand Copics, the easier thing to do is to start out with a gray set and work with values, and then you kind of get a feel for how they blend and things like that, and what you can do to work with them. Some artists, a lot of professionals actually do their value work and then they color over it in Photoshop instead of just using the colors. So there's many ways to try to figure out the whole color theory thing. And if you don't want to buy a whole ton of Copic markers, you can go use the gray route and then do colors over it in Photoshop. It's always an alternative. Sorry. Turn my heat down. It's getting warm now. Yay! Finally! Tracking number would be nice. Ah! So with the whole tracking number, did they have like a tentative delivery date? I'm curious if I'm going to have enamel pins for Pensacon or not. Okay, well, here's hoping. Fingers crossed. you little pup. You think I am. Mm-hmm. No. Yeah, I think next time we order pens, we'll go with someone else, just because it seemed to be a lot of miscommunication going on. No, you cannot sit in my lap. The little doggy who wants to sit in Mommy's lap now that she hears Mommy talking. No. And I need to look up where the print stuff is from Ready Comics. Yes, you gave me the tracking number and I need to pull up that info. No, you can't jump up here. She said, come on. Woohoo! Squeak, 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 squeak. So is it up to delivery to be here, or is it leaving there? Yay! Printer card attendant! Woo, 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 woo. Printer coming today, printer coming today. I'm so excited! Yeah! Alright, sorry. I was just having a happy moment. Things are actually working! I know. I know. Are you excited, little puppy? Mom's excited. Huh? Uh-huh. 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 dog's looking at me like, what in the world is going on? I don't know what it is, but I want to sit in your lap. Nope, you can't sit in Mama's lap. Oh, it'll be fun. You have to get down. No, you can't eat the tape. Good girl. No. Down you go. No, Saoirse. Uh-uh. Yep. Sure is. But the other one is not safe for work, so won't be doing a live stream for that. Because then I will probably get, what is it, where Facebook like shuts you down for a while. Yeah, we don't need to do that. La Muerta is all finished up. She was basically sitting in the scanner. I scanned her in, and I'm going to be doing some cleanup and sending her off to the publisher. Yay! Another one down. So that is another cover done. I know. Then yesterday, the car line, waiting for my oldest. I was just sitting there doodle farting with some scenery. No, I did not draw buildings. Started with trees. Start with something easy first. Trees, I can handle. Buildings will be next. I know, but it's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's good to be ahead of schedule. Because I want to be able to do my own stuff. Oops. I need to color that glove, don't I? Saoirse, what are you playing with? What you got? I'm looking all guilty. Looking all guilty. I see you. Dadgum. So sorry. It's not me, it's the chair. this guy's ever gonna show up. Thank you. No, it is Copic markers. I am just using the pencil to help with rendering and highlight, and it's a charcoal pencil. Harley Quinn. Yay! Oh, well, most of the time, I think it's because back in the day, in order to get into covers, you had to do interiors first. So that's why the assumption is there. It's not so much like that now, but, you know. That's the way it used to be. So, and I do interiors. I just choose not to. So that's the other thing. I just don't have the time. It's not like I don't like them. It's not like I don't want to do them. I have 2 very small children and I'm a stay-at-home mom. So it just doesn't work out for me. Not right now. Not unless I have a 2 to 3 year deadline. No, I'm not signing up for interiors at all. Not unless it's my own project. Yeah, I mean, I understand. I totally get it, and I'm flattered, and I really do appreciate the offer. It's just I don't have the availability. And I don't want to jump onto a project and be all like, yeah, I can do that. Oh, that's great. And then not be able to, you know, pull through. That just leaves a bad taste in everybody's mouth. So let's not do that. Oh, well, I appreciate the offer, but at this time, no. Okay, I'm going to stop. Keep going. I'm just going to keep going. All right. So she's done, but the next thing that I have to work on is something that cannot be shown here. Because with Facebook's delicate sensibilities, it would freak out. Oh no, I dropped my pencils. Anyway, there she is. Yay! All markered up. Thank you guys for hanging out. Have a good day. Happy hump day!